Meanwhile, we do have some good news to report today in our local area. The search for a missing teenager with cerebral palsy is now over. Norwood Police have found 13-year-old Andrew Spencer. Our Local 12's Megan Mongillo is following this story and joins us now live with more on just where and how this boy was found. Good news today, Megan. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Liz, and it's good to bring you good news on this story because it could have ended a lot worse. Now, we are in a spot that's frankly hard to find, even if you live in Norwood. This is down Harris Avenue, and it's kind of behind the whole playing card factory. But really, the reason that Andrew Spencer was here, according to Norwood Police, was because there are woods out here. Behind me, you can see a railroad track, and he is believed to have been in the woods when he was spotted by a railroad worker earlier today. Now, here is what Lieutenant Murphy from the Norwood Police Department is saying.
We wanted to make sure we were hitting all those areas today. So we got every able-bodied person in the police department today that was working. We split up, we quadranted the city out based off of what we knew about him. And one of our officers actually reached out to railroad employees and said, hey, this kid likes to be in the woods. There's a lot of woods near the railroad tracks. So thankfully, the railroad employees were helping us out too. So he did hear a kid screaming for help, and he found the child. A railroad employee from I&O Railroad was the first one to find the child.
And when they found him, they, of course, called police, and then the ambulance came out, and we were here as the ambulance put Andrew Spencer into the back of the ambulance and took him to Children's Hospital to be checked out. According to Lieutenant Murphy, he is cold but seemed just fine, and we witnessed the same thing. He seemed alert, awake, just kind of confused about what happened throughout the night. His mom and his dad were here on scene, and they are, of course, very thankful that he is okay. And at this point, Lieutenant Murphy tells us that there are no charges in this case. They are just happy to have a happy ending in this story. Reporting live in Norwood, Megan Mongillo, Local 12 News.
Thank you very much, Megan. As I recall, this young boy has been missing after an after-school program with some activities. Apparently walked away, and we will, of course, continue to follow this story on our website at Local 12.